Book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
So still to this day we are in captivity. Keep going.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
Right? Aren't we a reproach? Aren't we a curse to these nations? When they walk by us, they kind of scoff at us. They laugh at us. They call us black. We're not black. Are you the color of your hat? Right? You're not black. Right? We're not the color of this damn shirt. Right? We're not black. That's a reproach and that's a curse. Right? That's a proverb. Keep going.
And to be subject to payment.
Right? We subject to payments. Like I said, we paying all these different types of taxes, being taken out of the money that we've earned by working throughout the week. You know, brothers kind of sweating throughout the week, making sure they can make ends meet, but yet we still paying taxes. Somebody give me Haggai 1 and 7.
Bring it out.
Yeah, Haggai 1 and 6.
Keep going.
Yeah, you keep going.
According to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
Right, so the reason why we're going through all this is because we departed from the Lord our God. Right, bring out your piece.
So the book of Lamentations, chapter 5, verse 2.
Right.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Right, our inheritance. Actually, you can start at verse 1. Read verse 1.
Remember, O Lord, what is come upon us.
Right, so we asking the Lord right here, how we as we teach, we asking the Lord to pardon our sins so he can forgive us and turn us to our former glory.
That's right.
Consider and behold our reproach.
Right, we asking the Lord, hey Lord, look upon us, look at what these heathens have done to us, how they can walk freely in the land where our brothers and sisters are getting killed out on the streets, how you can have Edomites walking their damn dogs while we getting them beat in the street for no reason, right, over a traffic violation. Right, you got Sandra Bland, you know, she kind of, you know, she had committed suicide in her prison cell and she was wrongly jailed over a traffic ticket. But you don't see that happening to them, right? You don't see that happening to these so-called Edomites, right? Keep over here.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Right, our inheritance is turned to strangers. Somebody give me Revelation 2 and 9, and somebody give me, give me Revelation 2 and 9, and somebody give me Revelation 3 and 9.
Bring it out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Right, bring it up.
I know thy works.
Right, he knows our works.
And tribulation.
And the things that we go through, right? Having to wake up at the crack of dawn on a Sabbath day to go to a damn factory to work your damn numbs, you know, your hands till they turn numb, right? Keep going.
And poverty.
Right, he knows our poverty. He knows that we, you know, sometimes we can't make ends meet. We got a car note to pay, we got phone bills, we got kids to, you know, look after. Keep going.
But thou art rich.
But we're what?
But thou art rich.
We're rich. We spiritually rich. Because the Messiah, when you read, somebody give me Romans 9 and 4. When you read Romans 9 and 4, that tells us all the things that the Most High blessed us with. And then when you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and start at verse 1, that's a whole list that the Most High, he plans to bless us with. Why? Because we turn back and keep his commandments. But keep on going.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Right, so he knows the blasphemy, right? The words that these proud men speak that say that they are Jews. Now you got our people walking around. If you go up to a random so-called black man, right, would he say, hey, I'm a Jew? You know, will he kind of look you in the eye and say, I'm a Jew? No, he wouldn't. Because why? We lost our inheritance, right? And it's been laid for strangers, right? But if you go up to a damn white man with his damn nose curved up, right, he gonna tell you, hey, I'm a Jew. And then he gonna kind of spit in your way, right? Keep going.
And are not.
Right, they are not, but
are the synagogue of Satan.
It is synagogue of Satan. So our heritage has been taken from us. Why? Because we didn't keep the commandments, and it's been given unto these so-called white men, these disgusting, treacherous, horrible white men, right? And you know, now we kind of out here just lost, but we're waking up in these last days. That's the most I say.
You gotta get it back.
That's right. Hey, give me Revelation 3 and 9.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie.
Right, they do lie. They lie how? By saying that they're the Jews when they know damn well that we're the real Jews. The men that you see standing up here, hey, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man. That's the real, well, you know, it would be Southern Kingdom, which are the Jews, but we're all Israel, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Right, bring it up.
And are not, but do lie.
Right,
behold,
but do lie.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
Hey, the Most High, he promised that he will let these men that took our heritage, they're gonna bow down to us and reverence us as God said we are. Give me Psalms 82 and verse 6.
That's right.
Can I finish one out?
Yeah, come on.
Come on. and to know that I have loved thee.
Right. And that day, hey, everybody's gonna know, oh man, it was the Israelites this whole time, man. It was us that he loved, right? You know, our people kind of are starting to lose hope. Our people are starting to, you know, doubt the power of the Most High, saying, well, I'm going through all this, maybe there is no God. But in that day, we're gonna, you know, rejoice in the Most High. We're gonna understand that he put us through this because we're not bastards. He's chastising us, right? As it says in Hebrews, right? Bring that out. Psalms 82 and 6.
Psalms, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6.
Bring it out.
I have said, ye are gods.
We are what?
Ye are gods.
We are what?
Ye are gods.
Right, keep going.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
That's right. Hey, somebody give me Hosea 1 and 10. Right, we're the children of the Most High. We are God's walking this earth. That's why we reverence you as a king. Right? When you know, you kind of came out, we was like, hey king, because that's how we address each other. Kings don't address each other as, hey nigga, come here.
Straight up.
Kings address each other as, hey king, come here king. You know? We don't talk to each other crazy because we know who we are. We know we royalty walking this earth.
That's
We just
right.
in captivity. Right? Somebody give me Hosea 1 and 10.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Hey, aren't we the ones, you know, populating at a massive rate? These Edomites, they having trouble having popping babies, man. They can't get it like we can. They try to steal our melanin. They take our babies from hospitals and they try to raise them up as homosexuals. But the Bible is against that, right? You got all these Edomites out here. Hey, look at them. You know, you kind of got these people out here. They, you know, they can't pop babies like we can. You know, they're not fruitful like we are, right? They try to take that from us, but they can't do it, right? Because the Most High, he set a barrier. But keep going.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
We can't be measured or numbered, right? If that's like going to the beach, you count each individual grain of sand. You'll damn die when you get to 25, right? Keep going.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them.
Where are we right now? Where are we right now? Right, we're America, so-called, you know, so-called America. This is Mystery Babylon, right? This is the place where we say this is the place where we don't know who we are, right? Keep going. Read that again.
Done. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, you are not my people.
Hey, isn't it said unto us, hey, y'all not God's chosen people. Y'all just some niggas on the street. Hey, get some jobs, you bums, right? That's what they tell us. That's right. This is the place where they say that we are not God's chosen people. But bring it out.
There it shall be said unto them.
Right here in America, right, live and in stereo, right, it's gonna be said unto us,
You are the sons of the living God.
read it, mighty.
You are the sons of the living God.
Hey, that's what's going to be said unto us in these last days. We are the sons of the living God. Right? Somebody give me Deuteronomy chapter 10. And actually, give me Romans 9 and 3. And go to 4. Come. Right, so we gotta we gotta understand who we are. We're royalty in these last days, and we're waking up.
That's
and our
right.
duty, we have duties as Israelites, as kings, as prince of the power. Because the word Israelite, that just means prince of the power, meaning prince of God. AK, that means you're a king. Right? Bring it out.
This book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites?
Start at verse 3.
Okay, come on. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ.
Right. This is Paul speaking.
For my brethren.
For my brethren. This your brother. Hey, I'm your brother, king.
That's right.
Right, bring it up.
For my kinsmen.
Hey, we kinsmen. We come from the same forefathers. Just because, you know, it's been generations and generations doesn't mean, you know, we're not related no more. Right? You had a great-great-great-grandfather. Does that mean y'all not related? No, y'all still related. Right? These are all my brothers up here. Keep going.
According to the flesh.
Right? According to the flesh. Right? Keep going.
Who are Israelites.
Who are what?
Who are Israelites.
Keep going.
To whom pertaineth the adoption.
Right?
And the glory.
Come.
And the covenants.
Right, we got the old covenant, the new covenant. Hey, the new covenant, that pertains to us. When you go and you read Revelation, hey, they got 12 gates. The 12 gates belong to each tribe. And there ain't no room for an Edomite. You know, there ain't no room for a so-called white man. Right, where's their gate at? How are they coming into the kingdom? They gonna climb the damn walls? Right, are they gonna dig a tunnel into the kingdom of heaven? No. Right, keep going.
And the giving of the law.
Right, the law was given to us, which is why we're going through it right now, because we broke the law. If the law was given to you, right, and you break that law, you transgressing the law, and you're the only nation that's going to get judged. Why? Because the law was only given to you, right? That's why these other nations, they don't keep the laws, right? They don't wear fringes, right? Keep going.
And the service of Yahweh.
Right, we got the service of the Most High. The Most High, he doesn't hear the so-called white man, the so-called white. These are the nations. He only hears us, right? Because it says we have the service of the Most High. When we pray and we on our knees and we fast, and the Most High, he hears us, right?
And the promises.
Hey, we got the promises, right? So somebody give me Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
Bring that out.
Because as an Israelite, you got to understand what your purpose is.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now Israel.
And now who?
And now Israel.
Right, that's you, brother. You're an Israelite. Bring it out.
What doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Right, what does the Lord require? Let's find out.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
But
to walk in all his ways,
To walk in all his ways, right? Keep going.
and to love him,
Right.
and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul,
That's right. Keep going.
to keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
Hey, brother, that's why we out here to teach you. You got to repent. First of all, you got to repent. Then you got to start, walking in the street, keeping the commandments of the Lord. And next thing you know, you're going to be out here teaching other brothers.
That's right. That's right.
Right, keep going.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, for thy good.
It's for our good. Hey, give me Proverbs 7 and 2. Keep going.
Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens.
All right, come on. So Proverbs 7 and 2.
That's the book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 2.
Bring it out.
Keep my commandments
Keep my what?
Keep my commandments.
Son.
and live.
Right? So that's the whole purpose. We got to keep the commandments, and that gives us life. Hey, give me Proverbs 6 and 23. You got it,
6 and 23. Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
And the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. Because you gotta understand, when you look spiritually, and we live in a dark world where literally it's run by chaotic people, run by chaotic men, people who don't seek salvation. Right? Give me, actually, never mind. You ain't gotta give me that. But hey, we walk in dark. This world is, we live in a world of darkness, so we gotta walk in the light. How do we walk in the light? By keeping the commandments. Right? Y'all got that? It's alright if not.
I got something similar to that, but
Figure it out. It's our nationality, brother. Like, you got the Chinese man, right? He got all his customs, he got his diet, he got his traditional clothing that he wear. What's our traditional clothing, right? We got fringes, right? What's our diet? Hey, we can't eat shrimp, crab, lobster, but the Most High, he gave us these, he gave us sea-bearing herbs, he gave us, clean foods to eat. And he told us to abstain from unclean food so that we could be healthy and stronger like we used to back in the day, right? So that is our nationality.
So they're not everywhere.
You can't be. That's a continent and a country put together. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, look on that sign. That's two white men, right? Do you want to be named after these two white men? Is that what you want to do? Right? Hey, we even got a language, right? It's called the watchmenforisraelatlanta, meaning the Hebrew, and it's called the Holy Tongue, right? And holy means separate. That's why we carry around, the Holy Bible, because it's a separate, cut off, special collection of records, right? Bring that out.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 6. I, the Lord, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles.
Hey, so we're gonna be a light unto the Gentiles. Hey, when the time comes, we're gonna have to teach them how to keep the law, right? Because they're gonna be in our shoes when we're learning the law. We're gonna have the law in our inward person. We ain't gonna have to worry about keeping the law because we're gonna do it naturally. It's gonna come like breathing. Somebody give me Deuteronomy 6 and 23. And then we're gonna, give you go over the curses to let you know that we are indeed, without a doubt, factual evidence that we're the Israelites today.
Just the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 23.
Bring it out.
And he brought us out from thence,
Right? He brought us out from the land of Egypt.
that he might bring us in, to give us the land which he sware unto our fathers.
Right? That land is Israel, right? And we're going right back, once this captivity is done with. And it's coming to an end. Right? So somebody give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
It reads, but it shall come to pass,
It shall come to
if
pass.
thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Right? If we don't listen to what the Most High told us to do, these laws, statutes, and commandments, right?
to observe to do all his commandments,
To do all his commandments and walk in the way of these commandments, right?
and the statutes which I command thee this day.
And the statutes, you know, going according to the commandments and the judgments that follow. Keep going.
That all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses,
These what?
all these curses
Right, all these curses.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right, so these curses are going to come upon us and overtake us. Hey, brothers, pull me some curses.
Con,
Give me some curses.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54.
Bring it out.
So the man that is tender among you
Right, so your brother that's tender among you, that used to be tender among you, right?
and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Right, so back in the day, you know, we had brothers. Hey, we was close. You know, we was closer than anything back in the days. But hey, sisters, y'all got something to hear the word? We out here for y'all. Right? Now you see that? Hey, that's not. Is that love? Right. Hey, sisters didn't even look at me. You know, sisters didn't want to hear it. But hey, she didn't want to hear the Lord. You know? But the man that was tender among us, hey, we was very delicate one toward another.
That's right.
You know, we checked up on each other back in the day. You know, we made sure we were straight. You know, hey brother, you ain't got money for the Passover. Hey, here you go. You know, we checked. You know, we made sure we were straight because we one big family, right? If your niece was going through something, hey, wouldn't you help her out? Right? Okay, so it's the same thing to this day. Except we as a nation this time. It's not just, you know, one small family unit. Hey, we a whole nation together in this thing. Right? Keep going.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife. We're number one. You got that website pulled up, King? It was we number one leading in domestic abuse, domestic violence, and we top the charts. Hey, when you go on this website, it tells you that the blacks and Hispanics, they're the number one leading in domestic violence and domestic violence victims. Right? Keep going.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right, who's known, you know, you kind of making jokes. Who's known for saying, hey, I bet you ain't got a father in your house. Hey, who's known for that? There's no, hey, we know for that, you know? And it's not just so-called blacks and Hispanics too. Because, hey, the father's never in the household. You know, you kind of go into your friend's house, you know, it's only the mom, she kind of cooking some food. Hey, where your dad at? You know, the dad's not home. Why? Because we're going through that curse. Keep going.
Con. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he has nothing left in him in the siege.
Hey, brothers, give me some more curses, kings. I know y'all got some. Give me curses in the city. Come on. But you see this? It says blacks are the most likely to experience domestic violence, ethnic male to female or female to male, followed by Hispanics and then whites. Right? And we know these Edomites, they gonna beat their kids and their wives because they hate each other. Hey, it's self-hate with them. But with us, we just going through the curses. Right?
I got one.
Bring it up. Yeah, bring it up. Hey, bring it up.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 2.
Bring it up.
Harping on what he was talking about, it's a curse that don't have no father. And it reads, our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Hey, so you got the men getting killed off at a rapid rate. You seen the videos of World Star. You know, you kind of got the men getting killed off at a rapid rate. Hey, more and more women of our nation are becoming widows, right? You got all types of hell breaking loose in the household. The kids not listening to the parents. The parents, you know, they kind of getting beat on by their sons and daughters. Hey, there was a man who, you know, he kind of shot his mom because she told him to get a job. You know, y'all saw that? And it's this man, I know he got incarcerated because he shot his mom because she told him to get a job, right? And that was a Jake, right? That was one of us. That was one of us. That's the curse that we go through. We got to deal with this, man, because why we didn't keep the commandments, right? Come on, bring him up.
Now this is a curse. It's not in Deuteronomy 28, but this is a curse that comes upon our people, and you'll really be like, damn, that really happened, right? This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Right? You want me to?
Oh yeah. You can if you want.
All right, come on. Basically, I'm gonna read it one more time. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, right? Our women are haughty. This is talking about the daughters of Zion, our sisters, right? They're haughty, man. They like to walk up and down the street wearing booty shorts, tight clothes, wearing makeup, have all types of wigs in their hair,
Bat wings on their eyes.
right? And walk with stretched forth necks. What does that mean? They don't give a damn. Like you, if you had a woman, you tell her what to do. She's like, I don't give a damn. You know, prideful, man. Right? It says walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Wanton eyes is like basically like your haughtiness is gonna show. Like the scripture says, your haughtiness shows through your eyelids, right? So her eyelids will be like very wide, you know, like laid back, right? Walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite them with a scab, the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
Now, I know you've been on, you know, I know you've been on Facebook or, you know, these, whatever people are on these days, and you kind of got our women, you know, they kind of got bald spots in their head from all the damn tracks they done put in it.
Gorilla glue.
Know. Yeah, you saw that?
Gorilla glue.
Yeah. Hey, Eve, she couldn't get her hair out, you know? The glue was damn stuck to her head. Right? But yeah, and that's another curse that our women go through. That just goes to show what other nation goes through. You know, what other nation is going to the damn beauty supply owned by another nation, right? We don't own beauty supplies.
Right.
They specifically placed them in our hoods because they knew our people was going to cleave to these beauty supplies, buy these damn wigs and weaves, and put them on. Why? Because we go through these curses. That just proves how real this book is. That proves that we the Israelites today. Give me, bring out what you had, Ken.
Just book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 66. And thy light shall hang in doubt before thee.
Our lives hang in doubt. Because you got these mothers, you know, for example, you got these mothers, they kind of, you know, when their sons go out or whatever, they kind of like, dang, I don't know if he's going to be back. You know, you kind of hear rappers talk about, you know, basically, yeah, it's like it. Basically saying, you know, I didn't know, you know, I was going to make it this far in life. You know? Yeah, Tupac, then T.I. said it. You know, you got all these rappers saying, I never knew I would come to see this age. You know, that's a scary thing for us to say, but it's real. You know, our people, we don't know if we're gonna make it to the next day, and we don't know if we're gonna have enough money to pay next week's rent. You know, that's our life hanging in doubt. We doubt these things, right? Because we don't have that spirit on us. But now that we're waking up, we're saying, oh, the Most High, He's doing this and this for us, and we the Israelites of the day, right? So once you wake up, you really start to see all things are the Lord's.
So like you're right, you can pull it over. The cop may be in a bad mood and he may kill you.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't do nothing about it. You know?
And that's the good. Hey, that's your life hanging in doubt. You get pulled over, like Sandra Bland again, and she got pulled over for a traffic violation. Next thing you know, she then hanging herself in the prison cell. Right?
Yeah, that happened
Forced
to
suicide.
Yeah. Yeah, and they said, you know, the cause is unknown of why. Well, then she was damn depressed, you know, and she didn't deserve what she went through, but she went through it because she went through the curses. Right? You got more of that?
And thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life.
Hey, Khan, that's true, because hey, when I was younger, hey, you know, you kind of hear gunshots in the middle of the night. You know, you kind of got to get down under the window. So if your windows get shot through, and you never gonna know who it hit. You know, you got your point.
Khan, I got a quick point, because like back in the 60s, you know, the segregation and all that stuff was going on. The white man, he would intentionally make houses for us that were so thin that they could shoot through all the walls straight to the back. It's called a shot house.
And you got trap houses now. And you never know what's gonna happen. Hey, you know, somebody may, you know, you didn't park in the wrong spot, and that could be your life for the night. You know? And these things happen to us. Right? Hey, does this happen to these women right here? Does it happen to them? I don't think so. You know, is their life taken in doubt while they're going to damn cheer camp or whatever the hell they're going to with damn bows in their hair? Is this happening to them? No.
American dream. Done. I live in an American dream.
Verse 18, in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calves and their round tires like the moon.
Right, so this is going back into the women.
I'm just finishing. The change in the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets, you know, because our women, they wear bonnets, you know, don't know other people do that. And the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings. The rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crispy pins, right? Yeah, so basically what that's going into is that the Most High is telling them, if you guys don't, because you guys don't want to be modest, you're gonna have all these scabs, right? Because our women back in the day, they was modest. They was dressed in beautiful dresses, right? They reverenced their husbands.
Cover themselves up.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, they listened to their men. You know, they was modest back then, but they got so damn proud over time. Hey, the Most High, he said, I'm gonna take it away. When we went into captivity, that's exactly what he did. So, hey, our women, they don't dress like any other women. You know, our women, they know how to do with us. You know, our women can do the hair. You know, they got the jewelry down. You know, they not how they used to be back in the day. But you know, hey, they ain't got nothing on the Israelite women. Parents wise, you know, got the baby hairs. You know, kind of know how to do the edges. Right? You got a piece of king. Bring it up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22.
Bring it up.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
We robbed and spoiled. Right?
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Right? Hey, aren't we leading in the prison houses? You know, hey, they make bank off this. And I believe Jordan, the shoe brand, you know, they invested in these prison houses so they can build more cells. And the more inmates that you have in cells, the more money they make. That's why they constantly building prison cells so they can make more cells, if that makes sense. Right? So that's why they always put us in there, because hey, we top dollar. And we top dollar in everything when it comes to athletics. Right? Who's the leading in athletics? It's us, because we got that talent. We decided to earn it. But they bank off of us. Music, you know, we leading in music, sports, music, even in prison. So hey, we lead in everything, but they, you know, they bank off of us. Why? Because we want to. Hey, these curses are undeniable. If you can't accept these curses, I don't know what to tell you. So let's get 28, so we can get this other shit.
Con, Deuteronomy 28, I'm going to 68. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Con, okay, so bring that out again, Salaki.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, how do we come into America? Right, kind of like a ship, right? So the word Egypt, that's just synonymous for the word bondage, right? Bring that out.
Just the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of bondage.
And also I wanted to say, the Quran does not have prophecies in it. It will not tell you who you are, where you come from.
We just read you like a damn plethora. We damn read you a book about prophecies. Read you a whole book of prophecies. Hey, can the Quran do that? Has the Quran done that? All right, give me an example of a prophecy that you read in the book. Moses. Hey. Well, this is your heritage.
Do you know what a prophecy is?
You kind of say it.
When you speak like this,
Yeah. You said prophecies.
no, no. There you have it.
All praise.
Good. Hey, so hey, brother's kind of getting it, you know. Give me so like read 68 again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So this brother, you know, kindly read that the word Egypt is synonymous for the word bondage, right? It's synonymous for the word slavery, because we were slaves in Egypt, right? Come, bring it up.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
By the way he spake unto us,
thou shalt see it no more again.
right? Have you been to Israel? You know, have you ever been back to Africa? Hey, we never saw our homeland, right? And we're not Africans, by the way. I kind of got to make that clear. We're not Africans, we're Israelites. We come from the landmass of Israel, right? You got the Chinese man, he comes from China. You got the damn Japanese man, he comes from Japan. So what does the black man go back to? Right? Does he go to the land of black? Right? No. That further proves that. Somebody give me Psalms chapter 83. Kind of got to bring this up, right? Because that further proves that we're the Israelites today. Psalms chapter 83, start at verse 2. Psalms 83 and 2, right? Because that further proves that we're, you know, being cut off as a nation. You know, these other nations, they don't want us to wake up to who we are. Because if we wake up, it's the end of their kingdom. They already know it's the end of their kingdom.
Right, bring it out.
To the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2.
Bring it out.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Right, our enemies make the tumult. Right, keep going.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel.
Right, they that hate us have taken crafty counsel. Now, crafty counsel, that's like a group meeting where they get together. You got the United Nations, they come together on these, damn rendezvous. They come together and they kind of plan, all right, how we gonna further oppress the Israelites? How much more pork can we put in the damn corn? How much more damn abominable food can we put in what they eat? Hey, during slavery, they kind of force-fed us chitlins, and if we didn't want to eat chitlins, then hey, they kind of broke our teeth in and kind of force-fed it to us.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right?
They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right? These so-called Edomites that you see running up and down, hey, they together on one consent said, let us cut them off from being a nation. Right? Keep going.
That the name of Israel,
right, that you, a king of Israel,
may be no more in remembrance.
See, so that's what they do. They try to cut us off from being a nation so that they know they can keep expanding Atlanta, America, Babylon, so their kingdom don't come to an end. But what does the Most High say? Hey, he says this place is going down. Right? That's it on that note. Alright, so you got a piece of it? Alright, so let's get this brother some commandments. I know y'all got some.
That's right.
Let's go. So now you know who you are. Now you know your purpose. Now you know why you're going through these things. And let's give you, what the tools that you need, brother, so that you can, live righteously and that we can escape this fire that's gonna come on this, damn city, this damn country, Mr. Babylon. Bring it up. Hey, bring out, bring it up.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7.
Right, this is the dietary, right? Because the Most High, when you have something so precious, right? If you got a child, right? You got something so precious that you love so much, and you gonna give them strict guidelines so they don't go damn destroying themselves, right? So strict guidelines that the Most High gave us so we don't damn kill ourselves, right? Destroy ourselves, right? Bring it out.
And the swine.
Hey, all y'all are going into captivity. I want y'all to know. If you're not a black, Hispanic, or Native American, you're going into hardcore bondage.
That's right.
Under the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Come on.
All right, bring it out.
Though he divided
really
the hoof,
good, yes.
Bring it out.
and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
Right, so this is swine. You know what swine is, right? Right, what is swine, brother? That's right. So since he divided not the hoof, but it's like he divides the hoof, but he doesn't chew the cud. He doesn't digest his food properly, right?
He is unclean to you.
Right, he's unclean to you, meaning what you can't eat it. Right, you're not even supposed to touch something unclean, or you become unclean. Right, it literally transfers to you that uncleanness. Right, bring it out.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
Right, so you're not even supposed to touch a dead swine, a dead pig, right? Because you're gonna be unclean, and you don't want to be unclean. Hey, we know uncleanliness is not coming to the kingdom. That's right. Right, bring it out.
They are unclean to you.
Right there, unclean to you. So, brother, if you ever, ate bacon, had some type of pork. We all have had pork. They put pork in stuff you wouldn't even expect. Right? We all have pork. So, hey, you got to repent from that. Kind of stop doing it. You say, Father Yahweh, forgive me for consuming pork. Mine. A lot of your mercy is mine. Right?
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales.
So it has to have both fins and scales. You can't just have fins, not have scales. You can't have a catfish where it just has fins, but it doesn't have scales. Right? It has to have both. Right? You gotta have requirements in this thing. Right? The Most High is just not gonna be like, hey, y'all see that snail on the floor? Hey, y'all can eat that. Y'all see that damn squirrel over there climbing a tree? Hey, y'all go shoot it down and, kind of eat it. Hey, you got to have requirements in this thing if you're going to have a chosen set people. Right?
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters.
Come over here. We out here for y'all. Come on, your nationality. 2 minutes. We out here to show y'all some love. 2 minutes.
Come on, brother.
whatsoever have fins and scales, and the waters, and the seas, and the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Right? So, hey, fins and scales, you can eat it, right? Keep going.
And
It's like it. So, like, do you know any animals that don't have fins and scales that's in the ocean? Lobster, crab, shrimp, crawfish. And you want the brother on the road, man.
clams.
Hey, clams, you know, mussels, oysters, you know, those things, they don't have fins and scales. So, you know, you kind of got to, you know, kind of forget about it. You know, you got crab cakes in your freezer, you kind of got to throw it out. Because why? Those are bottom feeders, and they have a purpose. There's a reason why the Most High says don't eat this and that. It's because, for example, right? I saw this experiment, and you can check this out. You know, we kind of saw this experiment where you had a tank that had no oysters in it, right? And the water was just filthy, all kinds of dirty, and it was ocean water, and it was all filthy and kinds of dirty. And then you had one that, you know, they couldn't put the oysters in it, you know, and, you know, the water, they filtered the water. Basically, they made the water clean. That's their job, is to clean and purify the waters and take out all the toxins and stuff that's in it. Yeah, exactly. They didn't purify the waters, right? That's why you said, you know, when you go to the damn beach. Yeah, that's exactly the video. But when you go to the beach, when you go to the ocean, you know, that's why the water's kind of black. The water's really murky and brown. Hey, it's because it doesn't have anything to clean it, because they fish them out at a rapid rate. You know, kind of putting them on your plate. You know, you got red lobster, and that's esteemed as a damn 5-star restaurant. You know.
Yep. So when you see all of that, right? That's what the clam absorbs. So if you want to eat the clams, that's what you're absorbing on that yellow.
You absorbing all the damn piss in there, all the damn poop. You know, you absorbing all that. Hey, whatever that bottom feeder ate, that's what you eat. They eat trash, and you're eating trash, right? So, you know, they're natural filters that the Most High made, and that's why you got to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, because He made these things, and we could barely interpret them without, you know, understanding and meditating. Right? Give me some more curses, Kings.
First or commandments?
It's like commandments.
Go ahead, King.
Numbers chapter 15. Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Right? Speaking to who?
The children of Israel.
Right? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right? Speaking to this brother. Speak unto this brother. Speak unto all these brothers up here. Right?
And bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments.
So you see what that brother got on right there? You see what this brother got on? This brother. Hey, I got them on too. You know? Hey, we ain't exempt from these. You know, you kind of got to put them on. Hey, every brother that you see up here got what? Bring it up.
Bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments.
So we got fringes in the borders of our garments. Yeah. And you know, the sisters, they're not out here, but usually they'll have them at the bottom of their dress. You know, that's modest, right? You know, why do we, you know, you kind of got to ask, hey, why do I got to wear these fringes? Well, it's going to further expound on that.
Throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders in ribbon of blue.
That's why you got, you know, the ribbon of blue on the fringes, right? It's there for a reason. It signifies something. Keep going.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So when we look at these, you know, when we finna do something that's completely damn going off, right? If we got like a damn sandwich, we got a damn sausage patty in the sandwich, we kind of eating it, kind of sit down. Oh dang, I got my fringes on. I gotta, you know, I kind of gotta make sure this ain't got pork in it. Next thing you know, you kind of throw the sandwich out because you remember to keep the commandments. Right? You're being diligent in keeping the commandments. Right? Keep going.
And do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring.
Right? So that signifies, hey, we can't do what we want to do. We got to do what Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Right. Be in the name of the Father, Yahweh Shah be in the name of the Son, who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ. Because that's their Hebrew names. We know their names not Jesus. Come on.
You just told me.
Yeah. Hey, the letter J is only about what, 400, 500 years old. That's the newest letter in the alphabet. Right? So we know that's not the. We know it's not Jehovah. Right? So it's Yahweh, and then that's the name of the Most High God. You got Yahweh Shai, and the Son, so-called Jesus. Any more commandments?
The book of Exodus, chapter 35 and verse 1.
Come out.
And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said unto them, these are the words which the Lord hath commanded that you should do them. 6 days shall work be done.
Right, so we got a whole week, a 7-day week, right? Out of that 7-day week, we got 6 days to work, but
on the seventh,
right on that 7th day,
on the 7th day, there shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest
right,
to the Lord.
So that last day, you got 6 days to work, and then that last day, that's the Sabbath of rest. Hey, we're supposed to be resting today, right? You know, this is, you know, you can be resting, or you can be doing the work of the Most High God. That's what we out here to do. We out here to wake up our people, because it's good to do good on the Sabbath day, right? So give me